Okay, hello. I'm Fury1031. Welcome to more Dawntrail. Over there is Lance, Navy, and Puppy. We're going to be doing the new cosmic exploration planet. But we're waiting for a little bit though. Puppy has something he's got to do. So I'm just gonna. So I saw Until Dawn 2 was announced, and I'm seeing a lot of complaining because it's not a direct sequel to the first game, and it's like, hello, people, are you just first hearing about anthologies now? Like, do you guys not grasp the fact that the reason that the Dark Pictures anthology and The Quarry were not called Until Dawn 2 through 7 or whatever? Um, was because you know Until Dawn, I think the story is that Until Dawn was made as a PlayStation exclusive, and there's some legal rights issues, um which is why they couldn't call the Quarry Until Dawn 2, even though by all rights the Quarry should have been Until Dawn 2. um and I don't know if the Dark Pictures anthology was intended to also be Until Dawn, or like spiritually it very much is an Until Dawn spin-off. um but yeah, that whole
Also, like people who bitch about it not being a direct sequel to a game where any member of the main cast can die if you fuck up.
yeah,
How the fuck do you do a direct sequel to that?
yeah, I mean, like, I think the canon ending is supposed to be that everyone got out alive.
Okay,
But
but let's be honest, that's not the ending most people get.
yeah,
That's the good ending.
yeah, a lot of those games don't.
Canon. I don't think there is a canon ending. I think the game ends where the game ends, and
i
there's no fucking sequel to it.
I feel like I read somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm eh.
My problem with that is
So
like a
maybe I'm
canon
wrong.
ending makes me think there has to be like a reason for a canon ending is because something comes after that makes it like this is the ending that happened according to the sequel. There is not a direct sequel. You
Yeah,
don't
not
need a canon ending. You've got multiple endings and that's it.
true, but I think so I think, like, because like Supermassive, I believe, is the company that does all of them. They well, with the Until Dawn remake, which honestly didn't need to exist. uh, they made a new ending where does anyone care about spoilers? I think I was
No.
Lance.
If Lance cares about the spoiler of a horror game,
Mhm.
I,
If
I'd
Lance
be very surprised.
if Lance cares about spoilers, oh, I was gonna say, if Lance,
I don't care about this precise spoiler name, but I okay. I do like horror. I'm just a scaredy cat. Okay.
I was gonna say,
This isn't his fault.
if Lance does care about spoilers, then lucky for him, he's not paying attention. Um, anyway, so Until Dawn, it fakes you out a bit with a guy, a stranger who you think is the killer that killed the twins at the opening, but then you find out no, Wendigos exist, and that's what happened, and one of the twins is a Wendigo, now, and Wendigo shenanigans happens.
I mean, that's part of the shit that happens. Not everyone dies to Wendigos.
Yeah, yeah, some of
Some
them can
people
die.
die to a bad prank.
It was just a prank, Han. But anyway, so in the original ending of the in the original game, Josh, the character, had one of two endings. Josh was the brother, the surviving brother of the two twins who die in the opening scene in Until Dawn, in the event that kicks off the whole plot. Um, and he sets up an elaborate prank on the lodge, to that he invites all the main characters back to, for revenge. Um, in the end, he gets abducted by his Wendigo sister, and depending on what you find, depending on whether or not you found a diary from when Hannah was, slowly succumbing to Wendigo-ness. It determines his ending. Like, if you didn't find it, then the Wendigo just kills him. Then Wendigo Hannah just kills him. But if you did find the diary, then he recognizes his sister because he sees a tattoo on the Wendigo that is the same tattoo his sister has, and so she just drags him off. And later, the last scene of the game shows that he is trapped in the mines because nobody ever found him, and he is eating a head that was left behind because he's starving and because there are Wendigo spirits around, and been possessed with the hunger, and so he started eating the head, and that's turning him into a Wendigo. And then a search party finds him, and it's implied he kills them. So those were the two possibilities that Josh had, because he's a tragic character. Like, horrible things happen to him and his family, and he also is severely mentally disturbed.
Horrible, yes, but most of them are kind of his fault.
They're not all his fault. Like, the main part of the game is his.
Wasn't he one of the people who set the first prank up? Like,
No.
that killed his twin sister, anyways.
No, he wasn't.
I don't remember who's who. Okay, I
He was
played that game like years ago.
he was passed out drunk with Chris when it happened.
Ah.
It's up in the air whether or not Chris got him that drunk on purpose so that he wouldn't interfere with the prank, or if it was just happenstance. But yeah, no, like, Josh has lost his sisters, and then hit a whole subtle thing that's going on with him is that he's been misdiagnosed by his doctor, so he's got severe mental problems, but he's receiving the wrong medication for them, and so his problems worsen, and that's why he causes the prank, because he's having a mental breakdown. And unfortunately for him, Wendigos exist in this world. So bad things happen because of his prank, and he gets stuck and either dies or turns into a Wendigo. So, like, he's supposed to.
How is the canon not ending? Not just everyone dying because they all kind of deserve it in one way or another, except for him, actually, kind of.
I'm not sure. I feel like I remember.
All of those responsible for the first prank deserve to die.
Yeah.
No,
What's the
maybe
really
not.
nice one? Like Sam, I think.
Sam. Oh yeah, Sam didn't deserve it. Sam did try to stop it, I think.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like all those responsible for the first.
Yeah.
Prank. Not every character. Some of them deserve to live, but like.
So yeah.
Arguably, they don't deserve to die, but like.
So depending on the way you play the characters, you can also make them regretful and like repentive over what happened the year before. You can make them you can make them regret what happened and what they did. So they can improve as people, but yeah. But Josh, particularly, like, in the original game, there was no way to save him, and that's the point. Is just he's a tragic character where horrible things happen to him, and he, in a bad mental state, tried to get revenge, but unwittingly set off a chain of events that led to something much worse happening, and he ends up either dead or gone forever because of it. And yeah, like, that's a tragedy. The remake, however, adds a possibility to save Josh, in which he doesn't, he is still dragged off by Wendigo Hannah, but he doesn't succumb to the hunger and cannibalism, and is implied to get found by a search party. And it's like, okay, yes, that feels nice for people that felt bad for Josh, but, like, missing the point about he's a tragic character. His story is a tragedy. But go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a weird asymmetry that he's randomly the only one you can't save when the other like 16 you can.
Yeah. But yeah, it's but the fact that they, they added a bit into the game to make it so that Josh is savable implies that they have plans for a new story somewhere down the line. And so I guess that's partly why people are so pissy about the Until Dawn 2 being an anthology sequel, because they want to see a follow up to those characters, and they want to see what happened to Josh if he got saved. Because the Wendigo stuff is still a problem, like because Wendigos are hard to get rid of. Like you can even if you destroy like all the Wendigos there are just people that uh committed cannibalism and got possessed by Wendigos. The game I think was a little ambiguous as to whether or not like because okay. Hannah in particular is possessed by the lead Wendigo spirit, so she's stronger than the others. Um, but the game is a little ambiguous as to whether or not, if all of the spirits, the Wendigo spirits, are currently possessing someone and someone else just happens to commit cannibalism. Does that mean like a new Wendigo spirit is spawned because they turn into one because of the curse on the mountain? And so, but whatever. If a Wendigo's body is destroyed, though, then the spirit is set free. The game, I think, doesn't really elaborate on what that means. So Wendigos are still a problem, and a lot of them are free because Mike is a dumbass and kind of blew up a bunch of them. But yeah. The quarry should have been Until Dawn too. The only reason it wasn't is because of rights issues. Okay, anyway. Puppy, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Oasis, because I think that's where we need to go. It's Oasis, right? That's where we had to go first.
Yeah.
Uh, I have to head pat every floof I see. Naming way. Force of Paradise. What? What's that?
Oh, that's the quest.
Oh, right. Oh. Got me search. Come on, I was able to do a freaking oh, from his Froth. Okay. The Froth sent that Lalafell to head pat me back. The twitch. I can't do it. The twitch of his whiskers. I dare say Searching Way has something to tell us. Though subtlety has never been Searching Way's strong suit, tonight he is vibrating at a frequency that suggests he's fit to bursting with news. Like, I have practiced on my own, and I was able to achieve falsetto, like, multiple times, but for some reason I just can't do it now. Alright, what gave me away this time? Nope, not working. The restless fidgeting, I suppose?
Was better.
Seeing you, it's not quite the same. It's not quite the falsetto that I'm trying to do, but oh well. Seeing you in that state, I can only assume one thing. Indeed, owing to the tireless efforts of our research team, our next coordinates are set. After careful analysis of the Voyager's navigational chart, we've determined that our next destination shall be EG-19. Ah! I knew it was coming, and it still grates on my poor ears. I shall amend that insipid designation at once.
To be perfectly honest, it does bleed my eyes.
By all means, my friend. Namingway is lucky he doesn't come across, Frieza's planets. They're all just Frieza planet number.
That also bleeds my ears.
I'm told that, compared to Oasis, this new star bears rather more overt traces of Voyager habitation. In time, we'll refine our understanding of their culture, and if we're lucky, make contact with some living descendants. Well then, whatever are we waiting for? Come along, Wild. We set forth onto a new frontier for the Cosmic Exploration Initiative.
There's no telling what awaits at EG-19, but with the tools we now have at our disposal, I just know we'll find something incredible. Once we've all made ready, I shall summon the good Captain Cruisingway and have her bring us aboard. The Voyagers charted this course, and I'm keen to follow it. From Etheirys to the moon, to Fenna to Oasis, I can scarcely imagine where this journey shall take us next. We meet again, Wild. It's always a pleasure to be your captain. Wink. Tell me, darling, are you prepared to heat things up?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds awfully sexual, and no thank you.
I mean, they're thousands of years old, so like.
Yeah, but she.
Your size, let alone mine.
To EG-19 then. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the ride.
How sexy.
Ah,
Oh, sexia?
How sexy. Yeah.
shouldn't have looked at the thing. We should be surprised by naming way.
Sexia lines. Not oh, sexia.
How sexy. I said. Oh, I say. Oh, sexy.
No, you said
Huh?
oh, sexia. As in, oh, sexy and it's oxessia.
No. In that case, would be different. Would be oh, sexy.
All passengers ready and will. All passengers ready and willing. For better or worse, our destination is teeming with ether. There's no telling what's arisen from that primordial boon, so we should exercise all due caution. Yee. Routing engine output to anti-gravity thrusters. Ignition and liftoff.
Is it inhabited?
Aligning with stellar current. Coordinates set for EG-19. Galactic Way, engage.
Ooh.
Cosmo Hopper disengaged. Smooth as carrot juice, wouldn't you say? Breathtaking.
I wonder if this is based on another Final Fantasy game.
So you know when I said like, is it inhabited?
Uh-huh.
I asked that when I saw the shapes of the fields from the space. Was I fucking right?
Well, this was previously colonized, but I think.
I mean, not all of them were.
Near the whole of the star is covered in trees, and amid them a metropolis. More than a subtle hint of habitation indeed. Would that I could trace the voyagers' footsteps to learn of the lives they led under those verdant canopies. I know not what they named this realm of eternal spring, but we shall call it Oxessia. No two descents ever feel quite the same, do they? I eagerly await my chance to explore.
I like the music.
Why not come
Oh, activate new. I like it. I think I like it a little bit better than the Oasis, anyway. All right, searching away. What do you got?
Here we are at EJ19, henceforth to be known as Oxessia. As you can see, we've constructed our cosmoport in the heartwood of the ruins. From the looks of it, some generation of voyagers may have used this area for the very same purpose. Excellent. I was waiting for you lot to come and grant this star a proper name. Well met, Delis. Hard at work already, I hear.
And that work will proceed all the more swiftly for Wild's presence. As before, I am to lead the research team here on Oxessia. I expect we'll cross paths on the expeditions ahead.
What news from your preliminary surveys?
Their liberal use of pruning shears. We've uncovered urban ruins with arcane architecture unlike aught recorded thus far. Whereas the structures in Oasis were built through the simple repositioning of stone, these were all but sculpted from flora. You heard the theory that this star could be the Voyager's homeland. Well, having seen its sophistication for myself, I may well have to subscribe. Yet the city appears to have been abandoned for quite some time. We've seen naught to bolster our hopes that descendants of those who left Oasis remain. Did they die out? Or is there yet more to this tale than meets the eye?
If Oasis and its Tetra are any indication, our answers await deep within the ruins.
Like as not. But have care when exploring. Whatever magic maintains the city is still active in some form. The periodic petal showers, for instance, appear to accelerate decomposition by means of greater microbial activity, thereby separating foreign matter from that more easily incorporated into the sediment.
Oh, given our nature, I imagine we Loporrits fall into the foreign matter category. I should hate to be separated in a more forceful fashion. Wander with utmost caution, and be sure to report any hints you discover as to the Voyager's fate.
There remains a multitude of possibilities to explore, and I shan't rest ere we reach a satisfactory conclusion.
I dare say there are no fewer missions ahead of you, Wild. But do remember to check your exotablet for progress reports.
And my messages, lest I send commanding way to fetch you directly. Now then, duty calls.
Likewise, I espy no shortage of nameless novelties. I'll see you anon, Wild.
Yay.
Oxexia now accessible.
How'd you call it, Lance?
Oxexia?
Oxessia. There's no x at the end.
Oxexia. Whatever.
There's no sex in this, Lance.
Alright, time to explore.
It's rain.
Oh my gosh.
You don't say.
There is floof.
Omega Ops.
Yep. None of us are gonna be able to do it though.
Yeah, we don't have enough.
Oh, right.
We have a whole 0 credits.
I mean, we can do the ground mission, you know?
Oops.
And probably we should do the ground mission to get the first 1,000 credits. So I think that I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's Navy.
I'm not gonna go yet. I'm gonna do Aetherites fast first.
Yes.
I'll do 8 tries after this. But I wait for you
Here's
guys
the
to try to
thing.
do something.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for like 3 minutes for the fucking mech people to arrive. 2
I
minutes.
know, but I'm already here. I cannot do anything.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
I never
I'm
said
also
it was
not
your
gonna do
problem.
the. I'm also not gonna do the mech ops. I don't think. I'm too lazy. That's poopy. They give us like they made the map so much bigger than what we have access to.
Aw.
Let me explore.
I want to wander into the woods.
Right, you were also looking down when you were traveling there, and we're like, there's a whole fucking what? No.
So is maybe the only one not gonna come, or are you guys also not gonna come?
I'm. We'll see.
Is it first on 1,000?
It's
Yeah,
not instantly 1,000 lines.
Okay, what?
It's not an instant 1,000.
I think that if you win one, you get 1,000. Like, you need to do your missions too, but in the end, you're gonna get
Yeah,
your
if
1,000.
you do all your daily objectives, but you don't need a
But
mech op to do that.
yes, I mean, I make makes it faster.
Sure, but guess what? I'm gonna have all the Aetherites, then I'm gonna use return, then I'm gonna talk to the guy and he's gonna teleport me there. Meaning I'll
You
have both things.
You said you're gonna do it, so you were not gonna do it, so please, stay away.
Ooh, cars.
Well, now that you said stay away, I'm definitely not staying away.
Seconds, boys.
Yeah, 30 seconds before the thing starts.
You know, seeing as we eventually made friends with Medion, can we just ask her if she did this one?
Okay,
I don't know.
nice.
I don't know where to find her. That'd be a fucking holiday event cameo.
Huh.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, their cars look kind of cool. Very cramped though, actually. Aw. Can't jump in the water.
What?
They're just a pool of water.
No, not that.
Oh.
There was an earthquake in the next off.
Oh. Oh, you're up there.
Oh, look, a beautiful sapling. Burn it!
Pretty much what we're doing. Electric sapling?
Is that like a band name or?
I mean, that's what was over there.
You oughta be.
Oh yeah. You ought to be there. Olier. Olier locks eyes with you in a cordial yet slightly desperate plea for help. Oh wait, should I take this as this? No, it doesn't matter. I should. Why, Master Flame? What fortune that we should meet again. You have been well, I trust. Would that our meeting were under more fortunate circumstances. I'm in something of a bind at the moment, but perhaps that is why fate has guided your steps here. Might I borrow your ear a moment? As you may have heard, the Make It Rain campaign is in full swing at the Gold Saucer. My peers and I are come to advertise the festivities, but we lack the staff required to cover the whole of Ulda. I do not wish to impose, but might we prevail upon you for your assistance? Godward didn't hire enough people? That guy is like so freaking rich. Wonderful.
Precisely.
It's a great help to us, truly. Pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. Gold Court.
Gladiators.
Yep. Ah, you've arrived. Ere I, be-
Backpack is gonna look ridiculously small on me.
yeah. Ere I begin with explanations, I think it best to let you first experience this year's main attraction. You can see them.
People of Ulda, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends come all the way from the Far East. These are the Globe-Trotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with the mouths of MGP. Whether you wish to play the cactpot, race chocobos, or try your hand at mahjong, there is fun for one and all at the Manderville Gold Saucer. Keep. I can't. I don't know what that noise was. Globetrotter,
Whatever, they're fucking adorable.
Globetrotter Otters, she said. I've not seen their like before, but now I feel as though I've been missing out on my whole life.
And if we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of those furry little gentlemen. I suppose it has been a while since my last visit.
Ooh, look at the balloon.
The Ori performer there is Mistress Ajisai. She and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Nagsha. I'm told Lord Mandeville owed her people a great debt. It was he who invited her troop to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passers-by with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and good, we haven't the hands to cover as much ground as we initially envisioned. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town.
Ah, this must be our assistant.
Who the fuck is she calling an assistant?
Yeah.
Does she want to die? My
Ooh,
axe is big enough to cleave her in two. The only
Li-
person who I'm an assistant to is this little adorable guy, because he deserves all the assistance.
mm,
You or a lady, you can go. You can go to the gold saucer and do nothing.
Okay. We are most delighted to meet you, Wild. I am Jisal, and this here is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand, Usosuke? Wild here is taking you to roam the city. Brr, brr. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, there.
You,
Ah, why they have to use adorable?
you say he seems a trustworthy sort? My, that's rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides.
Note to self: add adorable murder otters to the campaign.
Hmm.
You understand what he's saying?
Look at the last option.
Yeah,
Is anybody gonna use the last option?
No.
Navy
Wait,
would.
I did it.
Okay.
Okay,
What
tell
did
us
you
what
say?
she says.
I can scarcely blame you. Their little round eyes, their precious waggly tails, their damp fuzzy hands. Oh, it's all so wondrous.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
I'm doing the first one. You understand what he's saying?
Indeed, I do. For generations, my home village has lived in harmony with with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I am well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms.
I'm gonna do the second.
It's the same one.
Wait, you speak otter? Yes, true.
In fact,
Someone is fury.
Mistress Ajis. Oh my god. Can I stop yawning, please? In
No.
Campaign
Forbidden.
funny.
in fact, Mistress Ajisai is an avid conservationist who has dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go toward action otter preservation efforts.
That they will. It is precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support, and yours, may save countless otters, so your cooperation will be most appreciated.
For promotional purposes, we prepared you a uniform and a special backpack, not unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. When you are ready, just say the word and I shall present you with the raiments you require.
Naksha and its neighbors were ravaged by the conflict between the Empire and the Resistance. My village was no exception. But fate has smiled upon us. You see, when Lord Godbert traveled across the star in his youth to hone his craft, he abided in our village for a time. Moved by the plight that befell my home, he sought to strike a deal that would benefit us all. His earnest wish to repay my people's hospitality rekindled the fires of hope in our hearts. Beep, 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 brr.
Are you ready then? Excellent. Once you have donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke as he makes his rounds of the Steppenthal.
Usosuke is possessed of a keen instinct for locating crowds, but given the limits of his vocabulary, we'd like for you to speak in his stead.
And inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. Ollier and I have a meeting to attend, but once we have finished, we mean to canvass the steppes of Nalt with the rest of the Globetrotter otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. Now be a good little water otter for Wild, Usosuke. Do keep a sharp eye on Master Usosuke, my friend. When transformation entails. I remember that quest. Oh, okay. This is a cute outfit, actually.
Come on, Navy, let's see you.
I look stupid.
You look fine.
I look stupid.
You look fine.
No, I look stupid.
You look cute.
How dare you? I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Stop fighting and embrace it.
No. Sickness shall be purged. And the sickness is adorableness.
You disgust me.
Here we go. Now let's go.
Oh my, what a precious little darling you are. Where did you come from? Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Mother, look! Isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. I see. So they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer.
No, that's a bit too the Loporrits. I was thinking,
Will there be more adorable animals like him wandering about?
no, I'll go with that. Oh, let's see. A Sabatender? No. Mammoths and Minions? No, she wouldn't. She might like that actually. The game for Mammoths and Minions, like the minion. Some minions are cute, but there's also Chocobos. I don't think she would care much for the Sabatender.
I think I'm gonna go for the chocolate.
I'm doing Sabatender.
I'll do the Mammoth and Minions then.
I'm also doing the mammoths and minions.
Alright,
That's
so
what Ash wants.
Lance first.
Okay. She says, that sounds like a dream come true. I love to see it all for myself. Can we go to the Gold Saucer, Mother Dearest? Can we?
Do we have all the same thing? Because that's
I
me
think
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse. Yay! Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you.
I understand.
Beep, beep, beep. Bye. Brr, beep, beep.
Usosuke skitters off in search of prospective patrons. Follow him to help spread word of the Make It Rain campaign. Actually,
What? Oh well, I already.
nope, can't do it while transformed.
Can't even sprint. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a little irritating.
I don't get why they do that.
They hate us.
Yeah.
They don't value our time.
hmm
I'm only half joking. This kind of situation makes me think, come on, Square. You gave us Aetherites, you gave us movement abilities, you gave us sprint. Let us fucking use it?
Yep. What a masterfully woven tuxedo. Dapper enough to charm fashion aficionados, yet versatile enough to please even the sartorially challenged. Who are you, my diminutive debonair? And who are you wearing?
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, brr.
Why, I've not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? Make it rain campaign. Ah, yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert did always have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiments. And I see you are dressed in some striking accoutrements as well. How would you spell that? Pronounce that Frenchly?
What thing?
Accoutrements. I think I'm pronouncing it French. Huh?
Accoutrement?
Oh. Accoutrements as well.
From mom.
Accoutrements as well.
Something like that.
Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? Oh, you'd love to meet Rendell and, Masked Rose. Yep. You'd love Masked Rose's fashion report. He has a horrible sense of fashion, so maybe you could teach him a thing or two.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. There are more than one amusement parks? There's more than one?
There's one?
Gold Saucer is technically an amusement park, so yes. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You have given me a fresh new perspective on the saucer, and that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Moja. Man of the Cactuar earring. That outfit's awfully familiar.
Skinny.
Beep, 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 beep. Ahem. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Heh, let me guess. Something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. Huh? Yeah, how'd you know? Ah, so the Make It Rain campaign's returned, eh? I haven't been to the Gold Saucer in an age, but I really ought to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godward, after all. Was there something he helped you with?
I'm gonna go for a second. You know Gordon Vanderbilt personally?
The three of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The average Oldan didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Manderville changed all of that, hired the three of us and more to help build his Gold Saucer.
He said the same.
Okay. How many years ago was this, by the way? Was it less than 5? I don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senor Sabotenders, was it? Senor Sabotenders is a favorite of mine. Him and all he represents. Unfettered greed. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Construction on the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalaman's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite it all, there is an old Lalafellan man among the workers who loved nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up of some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. Is that the guy that dresses up as Senior Sabatender? After our work was done and the saucer was built, old Godbert sought that man out and dubbed him the first Senior Sabatender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Beep, beep. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it. And don't you worry, we'll find time to visit the saucer. Beep, 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 beep. With his rounds complete, Usosuke strolls off in the direction of the Gold Court. It'd be best to reconvene with him and report to Ajisai. Yay, back to normal. Although now we're just that way.
So we have our fucking answer.
Yeah.
5 years old.
Less than 5 years old.
I would like to think that the game is not like that. All the events of in game have taken place in at least 1 year. So I'm choosing to say 5 years old.
Yeah. A warm welcome back to you, Master Flame. Your timing's impeccable. Ajisai and I are just returned from the steppes of Nald. I dare say our exhibitions were a resounding success. Welcome back, Wild. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Isosuke. You ought to thank Wild as... Is something troubling you, Sosuke? Beep, 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 beep. You wish to learn Senior Sabatender's famous pose? What inspired this all of a sudden? Huh? Did aught occur during your rounds? Ah, so that is the way of it. I imagine Usosuke yearns to uplift others in the self-same spirit as Senior Sabatender. Beep, beep. A noble desire, that, and one that can feasibly be arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Senior Sabatender. Our patronage has thrived, and thanks in part to his efforts, after all. Master Usosuke's continued efforts will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Beep, beep, beep. Isn't that wonderful, Usosuke? You may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Wild. I am in your debt. Beep, beep. Well then, I believe it's high time we made our way to the Gold Saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience, Master Flame. Your reward awaits. Yay, they teleported us.
Also, the height at which these
Oh.
little shits jumped, like 3 times their body height. What the hell?
They're still adorable.
I want my stubby little legs to jump super high like that as well.
Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Isosuke. He and his fellow globetrotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current senior saboteur was quite impressed with the results, just as I'm sure our clientele will be. What's more, I'm pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the gold saucer directly to Ulda, so to speak, and you were an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Godward has expressed interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him.
Oh my god, yeah, so adorable.
Yeah. Wild, welcome, my friend, to the Gold Saucer. Alright, his voice. Ollier tells me you have done us a great service, promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, the saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation with which I pride my craft, 'tis my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold. Oh. I present to you Senor Otter, a mammoth crafted in the likeness of our friend Usosuke. This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. As Ollier may have mentioned, I have pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts, and we are off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. The Gold Saucer is, and ever shall be, a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I should hope we can expect your patronage as well.
Sadness. The baby isn't a baby.
Yeah.
I was hoping he would be so enamored with us, he'd be like, I want to stay with him.
Until then,
Nope.
know that we eagerly await your next visit. All right. Ah, it's a fashion accessory, I guess.
Beep, beep, beep. Brr, beep. Welcome, Wild. I'm so pleased you came to see us. With Sosuke and the others adore their new posing skills, showing them off to all and sundry. Why, I'm having as much fun watching them as our patrons are. It warms my heart to know their good cheer has made such a profound and positive impression. May it lift your spirits as well. Look, it's the brute bomber and the other guy, the wolf. Howling blade, right? The innocent, utterly gaze, utterly irresistible. But the cats. I'm sure they won't mind you playing with the otters for a bit. Alright. I think I should leave it there. I'm nodding off a little bit. Alright. That was the new cosmic exploration location and the Make It Rain. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed. If you want, and hope you watch again. Bye bye.